In this episode, we are going to kick off the Christmas season and take a walk down memory lane by enjoying some awesome 80s Christmas commercials. So, stick around. Hello, fellow dorks and dorkettes, and happy holidays. Welcome to Internauts Go! My name's Rob, and we will be traversing the World Wide Web looking for awesome 80s Christmas commercials. More specifically, we will be hopping onto YouTube and looking at a collection of great commercials. This is the second year that we've done this, and for the sake of it, let's just say it's a new yearly tradition that we will dive in and take a look at these awesome Christmas commercials. It's funny, and I've pointed it out before, but I'm always think of this when we do this, how when we were kids, we would scream at the ceiling when a commercial would interrupt our favorite TV show, cartoon, movie, what have you. Now, as older people, we go searching for them because they are these little 20-second, 30-second like nuggets of a time machine that take us back to when we were kids. And yeah, nobody's screaming now. Now we're enjoying them and just basking in their glory. So anyway, without further ado, let's jump into our internet-fueled rocket ship and dive into the interwebs. Oh, one thing before we get started. I looked back at last year's episode of looking at Christmas commercials, and I noticed that the volume of the commercials was very low. You couldn't hear them hardly at all, and I apologize for that. I think I remedied that, but if I didn't, I apologize. And I hope you can still enjoy watching it if you can't hear it. So, again, I apologize if the sound is an issue. But without further ado, let's dive into the commercials.
Ain't nothing like a real thing, baby.
This holiday season, serve the very best at any gathering. Serve delicious chicken tenders from Burger King.
Wow.
Nothing like the real thing.
Chicken tenders are all white meat breast fillets, not formed bits and pieces of chicken like McNuggets. Plus, they're cooked in 100.
Man, calling out McNuggets right to their face.
This holiday, how could you serve anything less?
Man, they were
than the
savage back in the 80s. You wouldn't do that nowadays. Oh, I remember this one. I love those little elves. Shoo.
Looks like Santa needs help. Now you're going to tell me Santa Claus could use an IBM computer. He probably
Ooh, an
could.
IBM computer.
I knew we'd get around to this.
And keep track of who wants what, who's been nice and naughty. You'd be in trouble. And knowing IBM, he'd get great service even at the North Pole. Santa could use an IBM computer. Sure could. Sure could.
Maybe he could. Last year, he forgot to get me when I asked for it.
Oh, what was that, dude? It's these type of commercials that really break me. Oh, look at that! That would be awesome!
From Luco, the Jackson's Thriller and Victory Disc, $8.97 each with Michael's picture right
That
on
is
it.
rad.
And $18.97 for Rock
Eh.
American's Raggedy Ann toy cart. We've got enough toys to fill it up.
More game, more toy. Oh, boy. I want to be a toy for us kids.
Like I said, just hurts the soul, man. Miss Toys R Us so much. Target. I keep forgetting Target was around that long. We didn't get one in my town until the mid to late 90s. Awesome.
Sworn enemies thrown together. Two brothers and one woman in a cross-country race to save a town in trouble.
Smokey and the Bandit?
But will they get there in time to make a very special delivery?
We got a lady on board, and she is in labor.
My stars and garters.
John Schneider and Tom Wopat. Christmas comes to Willow Creek Sunday.
Now, everyone has seen you guys as brothers. Now let's pit you together as enemies.
I feel sleepier over here. Where'd you go, John? Yours. Can I come over there?
The night before Christmas from Kmart, the saving place.
Don't show any products or anything. This was in the last one as well, but this is a classic. Love this commercial. Love the animation bits to it, the animals. And this was a time when Ronald McDonald was like, not just a pop culture icon, but like a creature of mythology. Now this one's a little loud, so hopefully you can hear me over it. Yeah, he was mythic back in those days.
Milk-bone dog biscuits.
I remember this one.
Merry Christmas, pal.
Because Christmas is your family's special time, and you want everything at its best. Give a gift you'll be proud to give. An appealing 10 by 13 wall display size portrait of someone very special.
Oh yeah, great gift.
Sears Portrait Studio. Right now, you can get a package of 14 gift portraits, including the wall.
What a thing. What a thing of the past.
But hurry.
Don't really see that at all nowadays, of going to a department store to get family photos. We did it when my daughter was first born, and it seemed so alien then.
Isn't there someone you know who could use a skill twist this Christmas? A skill twist. The practical gift for practically anybody.
I remember that one.
Come with me to a place you'll be glad that you did. It's so much more I want to say because the rest is.
Guess what we want, Jeffrey?
You want Cabbage Patch Kids and everything Cabbage Patch.
And so did everybody else at the time, and got into fistfights over them.
Cabbage Patch Kids World Travelers. Collectible.
Dude, I had that Matador one, not with the hair, he was
The
bald.
whole world of
And the only reason I wanted him was because he was bald. I always wanted a bald Cabbage Patch Kid. What a sweet little commercial.
It's a world of celebration, joyful Yuletide expectation, where peace and love are felt throughout the land. It's an M&M's chocolate candy.
Another M&M's one.
Moms and Santas know the reason. The milk chocolate melts in your mouth, not in your hand. All the world loves it.
Before they relied on a anthropomorphic M&Ms to sell their products.
The milk chocolate melts in your mouth. Wednesday on a holiday, highway to heaven. You turned away Joseph and Mary. Will history repeat itself in a new Christmas classic? This is a night of miracles.
Time to go down. Here's the tree of real trimming. Merry Christmas! For the family.
Heck yeah.
The axe. Let's move on to New Year's. Now.
Oh, Alf.
People can hardly wait to get through Christmas dinner when they know they're getting Baskin Robbins ice cream cakes made especially for them for dessert.
Oh, heck yeah. I always wanted one of those. I remember these commercials. Always wanted one of those logs.
Christmas gift from Radio Shack.
loud, sorry.
They claimed they were bored. But then I found Radio Shack's incredible selection of electronic games. He's rescuing the fair maiden with the Kingman game. She's exploring dangerous new worlds with Pac-Man and with the alien children.
Man, those prices are crazy high back then.
There are more gifts if anyone's bored.
I was.
Fascinating electronic games from $7.95 to $59.95. Only at Radio Shack.
Oh, a classic.
Yummy fruity pebbles and apples. Oh, here comes you know who. Yabba dabba fruit, delicious stew. Ho, 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 I'm hungry.
Santa?
Pebbles, your pebbles. 'Tis the season to be sharing, Fred. Happy holidays, pal. Oh, Fred. Fruity and Cocoa Pebble cereals, part of this nutritious breakfast.
Where are your wives and kids at?
I'll just take a little rest.
Wake up, toys, or you're gonna miss Christmas Eve with the Kodak disc. Someone got the family a Kodak disc. Just look at all the shots they're not gonna miss. There's never been a time
Whoa.
better than this to give someone the Kodak disc.
A lot of creepy toys in this.
And with Kodak disc camera, it loads in a snap and knows just when to flash. No wonder it's such a great Christmas gift. Christmas gift.
So when you go out and shop, just remember to stop.
Okay, there we go. Okay, that was 10 minutes of commercials, and that just flew by so quickly. Awesome. I mean, so many classics there. Things that just whisked me back to when I was a kid. I mean, it is, again, so weird to look back at a commercial. Something made to sell us something so fondly. I mean, it doesn't even matter what the products were, but their commercials are what we remember the most. I mean, of course, the products like Pebbles and stuff are awesome still today. But back then, I mean, those commercials, I mean, just chef's kiss. I mean, just perfection. Anyway, this was just our second yearly installment of looking at 80s Christmas commercials. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you got something to say, please leave a comment. I love reading them, and I love getting back to everybody. And if you're new around here and you enjoyed this or any of the episodes that YouTube is recommending down here, please hit subscribe. And if you hit that little bell icon, you will be notified whenever there's a new episode. So anyway, until next time, thanks for watching. Keep being rad and stay dorky.